Welcome to the Profitpreneur Power Play podcast, your daily dose of strategies, insights, and action steps to grow your business and build your freedom. It's time to stop playing small and start making power plays.
Hello, happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to the Profitpreneur Power Play podcast. Very, very, very excited to chat with you guys today. Walton, I'm gonna make this brief. My husband and I have been able to earn money online. We know there are tons of people online who want to learn how to do the same thing. So we decided to teach you everything we know. We know how to earn money in network marketing, affiliate marketing, digital products, and digital services like doing coaching from home or educating people from home or creating your own programs. So because we have been able to make no less than 5 figures a month in each one, we decided, hey, why not show people? Especially in this day and age, things are evolving, things are changing, things are growing, things are becoming more advanced, and that includes how you earn a living. The days of going to college just to be going to college, it's really starting to wear thin for people. Putting all that money into education for certain things, it's just not what everybody is set out to do. And even if you do, learning how to take that degree, take that skill set is something, take it and be able to earn money online with it is something that more and more people, and I'm underpaid at work, and it's time for me to Oh, did I disappear? Okay. There are ways for you to do that, and we are here to help. So very, very, very excited. Let me check my comment section. Forgot to open it. Can't see past that light. All right. So today we are going to talk about network marketing versus affiliate marketing versus network marketing, and which one wins in the battle. All right, we're going to put the boxing gloves on and we're going to talk about that today. So next week, though, and I'm just going to put this out there for you now because, yes, I plan ahead. Next week, next Thursday, when you come back, I will be also talking about digital products versus services. Which one is better? Which one wins? So today we're talking about the marketing side. And we actually cater to two different types of clientele. You got the clients that are what we consider, those influential connectors. And that's what this segment is about. And then next week, we'll be talking about the folks that are more of the, creative visionaries, right? The people that are creating their own stuff. So with the influential connector, you are someone who has some level of influence with your network of people, your friends, your family, or your audience. And through that influence, you can connect them to their problem, right? You can connect them and their problem to the solution, right? So, yeah. So the question is, which one wins in this? Well, both are very popular. One has a little bit more stigma and taboo-ness to it than another. And I can totally understand that. So I'm actually going to start with just breaking down affiliate marketing. With affiliate marketing, it's very simple. I'm going to break it down two ways. Okay. Just to make it really clear. So I'm going to break it down in layman's terms. Okay. So word on the street. And then I'm going to break it down in business terms as a professional. Okay. Either way, it's going to be simple. Okay. So layman's terms. To do affiliate marketing simply means you are sending referrals to a company, a business, a brand, a product that you really like, right? So I know online you hear, oh, I'm an influencer, I'm a brand ambassador, right? All of this stuff. Okay, yeah. You just be referring people, child. You refer people. That's it. And affiliate marketing has blown up, but honestly, it's kind of always been around. I actually, back in Maryland, I haven't seen it here so much, but then again, I haven't gone so much. But back in Maryland, my regular dentist, had a referral program. where if you brought him a certain number of clients or patients, I should say, then you would get $500 back towards whatever dental work that you needed. And it was interesting because the way I found out was I'm laying there in the chair, right, waiting for the dentist to come in with my little bib on, right? And I'm just laying there and I hear the music and I see the TV screen, but then I also look over to my right where the cabinets and stuff are. And on the cabinet, one of the cabinet doors was a flyer, and that's what the flyer said. So I think it was 2 or 3 patients. If you referred, that you would get that $500 off, something like that. And I was just like, they done caught on. They done caught on because, it pays to be able to get referrals. One of the great things you seem to have customers, clients, or patients that are already folks that you like. Y'all connect well, you get along, you have rapport. So if they are bringing you folks, more likely than not, the folks they bring you are a lot like them, right? They're kind of on the same level, and so you'll just continue to get more great clients, customers, and patients. I did this same thing even before I was online when I had my own salon. My customers, my clientele that I like really liked, like we really hit it off. When they brought me things, or they brought me uh referrals, for every referral, it would stack up and they would get more and more great deals from me. Why? Because they also did this. They saved me money. I didn't have to do as many ads and stuff. I got clients that they weren't cold traffic. They just happened to see me in the paper. They were, I knew that they would show up, right? I wouldn't get no shows or anything like that, right? So it was just all around a win for everyone. And like I said, more and more customers and clients, more and more businesses are starting to do this, whether they're online or off. Hey, Jeff, great to see you. So when it comes to that, you think as the referrer, what's in it for you? So again, a lot of times it's something like what I said about my dentist, $500 off my dental work. I mean, that would only put in a small dent in America, y'all, but it was something. So you can't complain, right? So that was really good. But when you're talking affiliate marketing, typically you're talking about a percentage of the sales that come in, right? So anybody you refer, once they pay, you get a certain percentage of that. You're somewhere around looking at, I don't know, anywhere from like 7%, right? 7 to 10%, up to 20, 30% on the higher ends. Now with us, we have an affiliate program inside of Profitpreneur, which can go up as high as 45%. You work your way up to that. So that's pretty cool. And we do it again, it definitely saves all of the money that goes into the expense of advertising and marketing. That's for sure. Because it's organic, instead of us putting money into those ads, we can put it back into you, the people that actually like us, that trust us, and that will put in a good word because you mean it. So and as an influential connector, right? Y'all can use that term. It came from me. But as an influential connector, you are someone that people trust to have you connect them with solutions. And so when you go out and you market online, that is the way that you need to do that, to get in front of your audience for them and then point them to it so that they don't have to, work so hard and search so hard to find it. You'll do that part. So yeah, layman's terms, like I said, it's just referring. Now in business terms, okay, in business terms, here's what it is. You are an independent contractor, a sole proprietor who is an independent contractor, okay? And in the contract, the agreement that you have with this company is what the company wants from you is customer acquisition. Send us customers. That's all we need you to do. That's it. That's all I want from you. All right. And in return, what they will do on their end is they will pay you a percentage of the sale. Easy, right? I don't know why people complicate this. Okay. And again, the programs will vary based on the company, with how much they offer. But like I said, it's very rare that you'll see folks that are willing to do as high as 45%. I've seen like one place that does 80%, but it's on low ticket. So that's still not a lot of money, right? Not trying to bring them down, which is why I'm not even going to name the company. But I mean, if it's, for example, if it's $25 and you get that 80%, what is that? Like 20? Right. And then you start to ask yourself, well, how are y'all able to function? Which I also know because I know how these work. But yeah, $20 for me, I don't feel like that's enough. So we've set our prices that at a point that is very reasonable. And then that way, when you get your 45%, it's still much higher than that. So people are working for $20 when they could do the same work or less for double. So to me, those are some of the things that I look at with affiliate programs. If I do the exact same work in this program versus this program versus this program, where I'm gonna make the most money? I mean, I got to do the work anyway. So I might as well look for an affiliate program that's going to pay me. Okay. Now, what else is great about us, I'm just putting that out there, is that with us, we'll give you the training and the marketing assets for promoting us, of course. But when it comes to what our offer is inside of our membership, our training, we teach network marketing, affiliate marketing, how to create your own digital products and services. In that affiliate training, we don't talk about us. We talk about just affiliate marketing in general. So when you are a customer, when you are a member inside the membership, you're learning everything that you need to know about affiliate marketing, including where to find other programs. So we're not one of those places where you come in and we're like, yeah, we're going to teach you affiliate marketing. Affiliates of ours. You can only learn us. No, we don't do that. And I think that's ridiculous because, again, we have the philosophy of if you can learn the skills, right? Not just tactics and tips and hacks, but if you can learn the actual skills, then you'll be able to build anything because it requires the same amount of skill. The skill for affiliate marketing, period, can be used in this affiliate program or this one or this one or that one or whatever. It's the same thing. So why aren't people teaching that? And they only want to teach you how to go back out and sell their thing. That's crazy to me. So we decided to just simply make it an option for folks and make it easy on them if they want to, but it's not required. Okay. So that's how affiliate programs kind of work. Simple as that. Your focus is customer acquisition. What they expect out of you is that you already have a network to tap into. Again, whether it's friends, family, or an audience that you've built, that's your responsibility. That's what you're supposed to do. That ain't up to them. And unfortunately, people are under this, some people are under this idea that, well, you're supposed to teach me. No, honey, you got to go teach yourself or go somewhere where they do teach that. But the business is a business is a business. So that's not part of the agreement. Okay. So we have to hold ourselves accountable and take responsibility for the fact that as an independent contractor, we have to independently do our end of the contract and build the skills necessary to succeed within this agreement. Okay. See, a lot of people ain't going to talk about that. Dang, it's 15 minutes already. Just crazy. Almost 15 minutes. 14:43. Okay. So now with network marketing, what's the difference there? Well, so far, not much. Because with network marketing, it's the same thing in terms of that. You acquire customers and refer those customers to the business, the company. See, where a lot of network marketers go wrong is they say, because I've joined this business, I now have a business. This is my business. No. The reason why you now have a business is because you arbitrarily, like you became a business entity as a sole proprietor when you decided to be an independent contractor and make an agreement between yourself, the business self of you, the sole proprietor of you, right, with this company. But you don't own that company. You ain't in charge, child. You can't decide what products they sell, what the price point going to be. You can't change the formula. You can't do nothing. You ain't even own no stocks. Okay. So what you talking about? No. So you are in business, they are in business, and you guys have partnered together. And again, it's the same thing. You bring them customers, they give you a percentage of it. So in terms of that, affiliate marketing and network marketing are exactly the same in that regard. But here's the kicker. Because with network marketing or MLM, multi-level marketing, it's the same, y'all. It's pretty much the same thing, okay? But with that, there's an additional layer to it. There's something else. So let's peel back that layer and see what's going on over there, okay? So, hold on. Let me just answer this for you. Said, yep, so glad you said that about being a business. I've been working on some content to talk about that exact info. You see? Exactly. More people need to hear that. So share this out too while you're working on your content, okay? Okay, so now when we peel back that layer, here's what we discover. This whole multi-level thing. What the hell is that? Sounds scary. Sounds even possibly scammy. Sounds like it could be a pyramid. Sounds like it could be, just treacherous. What is it? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Okay. It is the same business model that Madam C.J. Walker used. Now, if you do not know who Madam C.J. Walker is, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. You don't know who she was, I should say, not is. 100 years ago, this woman, around 100 years ago, I should say, before somebody tries to correct me in the comments, child. About 100 years ago, this woman looked like me. Might have been the same complexion. I don't know. But this Black woman became the first self-made female millionaire, Black or white or whatever, in the United States of America. She did it through the beauty industry, which is how I first heard of her because, again, I was in the beauty industry myself as a salon owner. So when I went to cosmetology school, I really went in depth with the learning about her. And I admired what that must have been like in that time period. Okay. And I'm not getting political. I'm not getting anything. I'm just using this for historical value. Okay. The fact that in a day and age where we couldn't go certain places, and we certainly couldn't go into a bank and ask for a loan, not in 1920. Are you kidding me? Not only could we not ask for a loan, it was very difficult for somebody that looked like me to own a business, double minority. So I understand that. And to look at the fact that she was able to do something that people in other, with other circumstances could not do, I found that to be amazing. Or she was the first to do, I should say. Shouldn't say other people couldn't do it. They just didn't do it fast enough. So to be able to go above and beyond, to be able to use the network marketing business model, which was she had created her own product. Like I said, we're going to talk about that next week. She created her own product. And through that product, she trained representatives, right? Just like network marketers have reps. She trained her reps so they knew, how to go out and be able to sell the product. Now, again, there was no storefront. She couldn't have one. It's very difficult to obtain one for anyone, let alone someone like her. And so she said, okay, this is what we'll do. We will, I will send this force out. They had a certain way they dressed. There was almost like a uniform, white tops, black skirts. And they went out there and they sold. not only does she become a millionaire, a lot of folks that worked with her also hit 6 or even 7 figures. So that's pretty cool to be able to see, just she was born just 4 years out after slavery, just 4. To go from that to wearing fur coats and driving beautiful cars and having your hair looking good and just looking spiffy. That is a psychological effect that I don't think very many people seem to understand. That whole rags to riches, we talk about it as a fantasy story, but this is actually what happened with her. So if that was the business model that she used, what's wrong with it now in 2020, in the 2020s? What's going on? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. People went buck wild. That's what happened. Because it's honestly not the business model itself. It's the people that have come into the business model and given it a bad reputation. It is the people who are too pushy, too salesy, too sneaky. And unfortunately, that has put such a heavy burden on the network marketing industry that a lot of people look at it very negatively. Okay. But the model itself is brilliant, because not only do you earn money when you acquire customers for the company, but when you also set out to be a mentor to others who want to do what you're doing, to be able to sell the product and to be able to mentor to people, to put them in a better financial position. And you all are now working together to sell product as a team of people. Because the main focus should always be selling the product, not recruiting the people. Recruiting the people kind of comes with the territory. When you lead by example, that example shines through and people will ask you, oh, how'd you do that? What's going on? And they'll just come in. You don't need to say, hey, do you keep your options open in people's inboxes? Stop doing that. I just had that happen to me the other day. Maybe I'll tell y'all what I said. I should put in a YouTube short. Anyway, I'll do that. But so when you guys are working together as a team, you have just created the compound effect in your customer acquisition business. This is something you cannot do in affiliate marketing. Can't do it. You could build up a team of people, but you're not going to get paid to do that the way that you would in network marketing. In network marketing, you get paid, whether it's in bonuses or ongoing percentages or what have you. You get paid to have a team of people and you all are working together. As a matter of fact, you have also, as you build a team, you also shift yourself in the cash flow quadrant. See, as an independent contractor, you are self-employed. It's just you. You are that solopreneur. You are that freelancer. You cannot leverage anything when it's just you, because you have to be everywhere and do everything. You're responsible for it all. That puts you in that bottom left quadrant of the cash flow quadrant, which is self-employed. No leverage there. But when you start to build a team, this is exactly what Robert Kiyosaki was talking about, because now you have a team of people who work with and for you, somewhat for you, but really with you. Now you have the leverage. If you're sick one day, but your team is still closing sales, you're still going to make money. When your team rank advances and you get those cash matching bonuses on those advances, it's okay if you had to, go and take care of your elderly parent and take time away. It's okay because your team got it going on. They know what they're doing if you trained them right. And again, this is what Profitpreneur is for, both for the network marketer and the affiliate marketer. They're two separate education tracks. So for the network marketer who's like, I ain't got time to be teaching a whole bunch of people how to duplicate and if you do it right, your network marketing company will run like a franchise. And people don't say franchises are scams, do they? McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, right? All these different places, Subway even, they're great to have. Franchises have a 95% success rate versus network marketing's 3% success rate. So if you want to make that shift, then what you would do is make sure that you have a way to operate the same way a franchise does. Here's our formula. Here's how we do it in a way that works, though. And when people come into network marketing, once again, they expect the company to teach them everything. That is not their role, which is why they're so bad at it. Sorry to say, most network marketing companies really don't teach you what you need to know. And if they teach you something, it's old and outdated. So with this, in this day and age, things are more modernized. Things are faster. People don't fall for that same tired line. It's like dating. It's like you're using pickup lines from the 1960s and 70s. Don't do that. Because people know it's a pickup line. And now they know that you're not being genuine. And now they have shut off and shut down, and they don't want to hear anything you have to say. So there is a way to do it right and do it respectably and professionally so that people take you seriously and you will finally start to make money in your business. We teach all that. Okay. But now bringing it on back, when it comes to network marketing and MLM, the fact that you get paid on these multiple levels is brilliant. Now, is it a pyramid? No, I'm going to tell you exactly why it's not. Okay. When you're in a pyramid, because you came in first, you're on top, you're going to stay on top. There's nothing that can change that. In network marketing, though, with it being multi-levels, there will be people that come into your team that are better than you. They're more skilled than you. They have a bigger audience than you, a bigger network to tap into, more influence than you. So what happens to you up here at the top, and this person came in after you, well, they take off. Now they're above you. So you'll have some above, some below, some above, some below, and it looks like a New York City skyline. It looks more like a city skyline than it does a pyramid in Egypt. Y'all didn't hear me. Okay? You have to get this in your head. If you truly want to understand, right? I'm not talking to the people who've already made up their mind one way or the other of how this all works. I'm letting you know, as an entrepreneur who has been a lifelong entrepreneur. So I've seen different business models. Some folks have only seen one and they don't even understand that one. But I've been involved in a lot of them and I've had success with all of them. And I'm telling you, this is how this works. So, and I've experienced it and taught it. So when it comes to that, you really have to put that into perspective of, oh, wait, some people will surpass me. And when they do, I can still get paid. Or in some cases, they got breakaways and all that, but that's a whole nother story. Trying to keep it as simple as possible. So yes, with network marketing, you have that customer acquisition part, but then you also have the team part where you are getting paid. There's some companies where you will only get paid if your heart is in the right place, which is to mentor people and empower people to be better. You will not get your bonus without that. And the way that they can tell that you did that is through the results happening within your team. So to me, that's pretty freaking noble, right? Could you imagine if you worked a job where you were a team project leader and you got paid a bonus, a matching bonus to whatever the week salary was for everybody on your team because you guys performed well? That doesn't typically happen, does it? Right? Could you imagine if, you had a project where the company, because you did so well on the project, the company brought in, say, 100K, and they decided to give you 45% of that as a bonus? Yeah, that's not going to happen. So you definitely want to, just open yourself up a little bit more to other options. And the great thing about options is you don't necessarily have to choose either or. You can choose it as an add-on. And that's the beauty of how we make income now in this modern age. So keep that in mind. All right. There's more I can say about it, but I'm already 30 minutes in and I did not mean to do that. So let's say I see this too. The direct sales company by this definition, or network marketing company. Yeah. If that's the definition that that folks want to go on, if you get people in the sell. Yeah. So I think that's what you were mentioning. So yeah, you guys, listen, who wins? Whoever you choose to win. I cannot decide that for you. I have experienced both and I have loved both. I love the concept of them. I love how the models work. And if you know how to work it, it can do a lot for you. I was able to leverage network marketing at the hardest period in our lives, that in our lifetime, which was during the pandemic. During the pandemic, I saw people suffering, struggling. And I said to myself, oh, hell no, ain't gonna be me. And I meant that. Now, fortunately, I was already in preparation mode for something. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I knew I wanted to build a business and be taken seriously. That's how I've always been since the age of 12 when it comes to entrepreneurship. You gonna take me seriously. Y'all gonna show me some respect because I'm credible and I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna prove my trustworthiness. And so through that, I had started this network company at the tail end of December, came into it. So January, February, I start earning. I'm like, this is cool. I love this. I gave people an irresistible offer, all that great stuff to bring them into my team. I had really just 2 really strong people within my team, and they continued to build out their team. And by month 4, I hit 5 figures. But in order for me to honestly say I hit 5 figures per month, I had to see if I could do it again. So by the 5th month, I made even more than I did in the 4th. And that's when I knew I've got the secret sauce. I've got the formula. And again, it really doesn't deflect from or take away from simple human nature. It really does not take away from that at all. There is no secret magical script to get people to buy. You really have to connect with folks if you want loyal customers, if you want people to keep coming back so you can do less work in your business, having to go and constantly acquire new customers to replace the old, then this is what you'll need to focus on, right? And for me, having a business is about helping people solve problems, but you have to do it in a way where there is integrity. And you have some level of ethics and morals and values. If you're not doing that and you're just jumping into this project, that project, or this program, that's not going to be sustainable. And it's much easier to help people when you're stable yourself. So these are the types of things that we look at. But anyway, hopefully this has helped you because, like I said, with network marketing, 2020 was the turning point for me to be able to start seeing that kind of income from then on. With affiliate marketing, I had actually had success at that before network marketing. I started with having success with that. So with affiliate marketing, I focused on products and services and offers that resonated with me, that I just fell in love with, and I knew how powerful it was, where it could actually have a real effect on people. And I just went for it. Another cool thing is the fact that I didn't need a large audience. Do you need an audience? Yes. So I had to start building up an audience. And I can always come back and talk more on how I do that and what to do and all that. But in order to, build an audience, again, you have to prove that you're credible, prove that you're trustworthy. People aren't just going to trust you because you ask them to. And so to do that, and then to make your offers in a way that people can understand you're not out here just to get the next sale, that you really do care about their well-being and you're on their side, right? You're not at opposite ends of the table. You're on the same side and you're working alongside them to help connect them to their solution. When you do that, you can take off in either one of these. And so I had $1,000 days with affiliate marketing, $1,500 days, $800 days. And there's proof on my website. So you guys can check that out if you want. But this is how simple it can be for you to decide which one or both ones and then start building. Okay. And we are always here to help you. So make sure that you look inside the description box and click on that link to get yourself a trial into our community, into our membership, into the training, the tools, and all that. One of the great things that I love about this community and how my husband and I have built it is you will have everything you need right here. Right here. You will see on YouTube, people talk about all these different tools. You need to get this. You got to go out here and get that and use that. You will have everything you need right here. The websites, the funnels, the AI technology, done for you services whenever you feel like you don't have the time to do it yourself or you don't understand how to do it yourself. That never has to stop you again because we have those services available. And for people that want to work super closely with us, we have the coaching. But we can always get into that at another time. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. And I hope that this has helped. Share this video out with someone else who's been wondering, what the difference is or what path they should go down, who has believed in some myths about both of these business models. And hopefully this helps to clarify for them. Okay. So again, thank you so much. And we will see you again in the next one. Back here tomorrow, same time, same channel.